happens when an employee of a school district is charged with a crime? Hi, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Elena Russo. We're discussing this issue today with Representative Will Tallman from District 193. Representative Tallman, thank you for being with us.
It's my pleasure.
First of all, we're talking about school districts and their employees being charged with a crime, but specifically crimes of child abuse.
Yes, and that's my House Bill 1832. I want to take a step back and talk about Senator Williams' Senate Bill 46, which is in front of the House. It's passed out of the Education Committee. And what that bill, I'm going to call it passing the trash. And what that bill does is it requires a school district, if they know of some kinds of allegations and whatever, that they reveal that information to a subsequent school district that may hire. And which we need to have happen, because we have had that happen here in Pennsylvania. And then what my bill will do, because one of the concerns of school districts is if we either remove the certification of the teacher or dismiss the teacher, there may be legal costs involved because the teacher may actually fight us legally. And on the certification issue, that has actually happened. And those legal costs can amount to several thousands of dollars. When you get a lawyer involved, it's going to, you're talking thousands of dollars. So what 1832 is going to do is if you are found guilty, then you will reimburse the school district for their legal costs. And that's a benefit to not only us as property taxpayers, but it gives the school district some ammunition that they can use, or not ammunition, but a thing that they can use so they're not held liable for those costs.
So when the employee leaves a school district due to being convicted of a crime, that individual cannot be, employed at another school district with these
if they're
bills.
convicted. But
right.
What has happened is there's allegations made, and what the school district may do, and this is for one of two reasons: A, the embarrassment of having a staff member, accused of child abuse, or B, the legal costs that would be involved. And we already know from the Department of Education, some meetings we've had with their certification folks, that lots of times when a school district moves your certification, which means you can no longer teach in Pennsylvania, they will challenge that. And then the school district then incurs legal costs.
I would think that oftentimes termination is what happens when an employee gets themselves into these circumstances. So isn't that on their record when that employee goes to the next school district?
Well, like I said, and this is part of what Senate Bill 46 is going to do, is if you go away right off into the sunset and nothing's ever said, then it saves the school district embarrassment. It saves the school district possibly legal costs. And Senate Bill 46 is going to address that, because there's going to be actual penalties to the school district if they don't report allegations and other things. Now, this is not progressed through the criminal courts yet. And so if the school district decides they're going to remove certification after an allegation is made, before it's been gone through the court of law, that teacher will likely try to fight that removal of the certification. And that's why the school districts would just as soon prefer that that person disappears off the horizon.
And like you said, the cost can be exorbitant, especially if that employee wants to fight it.
Yes, that's where it comes in. If the employee decides they want to fight either the dismissal or the certification removal, that's where the legal costs come in.
Great. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sort of giving us a definition of what all of this legislation truly means to not only our education system, but to our tax dollars.
Yes, and like I said, Senate Bill 46 and my House Bill 1832 is all part of the child abuse things that we're working on here in Harrisburg.
Thank you. You've just heard from Representative Will Tallman. Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers.